So I talked to my wife. Then she quit the job to join me.
Wait, your wife had to quit her job
No,
to
2016.
support you in farming.
Yes, she
Wow.
quit the job to come and support. Farm work rather keep the house.
Wow.
Our food items, everything, even our clothing, everything was the farm. But people didn't see. There were even some mockery around me. You know, you are doing farming, you are working. This farming, there's nothing inside. These are really expensive now. Almost like 500% increment in anything we are buying today as farmer. You know, first the whole we are using, the manpower we are using, say first we are buying like 30 Ghana, 25 CDs, you can get it. But now it's 80 Ghana.
Hi everyone, I welcome you all to another edition of Hamburg Farms TV. My name is Oba Pascal. Today we've come all the way to Ajimenti on the Brekusu Road, and my guest farmer for today is Mr. Sare Tijani. Yes, he's been into farming for quite some time now. We are here to have a chat with him to get to know his journey, what really inspired him to go into farming, and how farming has treated him so far. We'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will get started. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We are back, and as you can see, I have my farmer here with me. Mr. Sari, how are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm also doing very well
Nice
by the
one.
grace of God. I know you are a farmer, but for the sake of our viewers, I want you to take us through your journey, how long you've been into farming, and how you started. Is there anyone who actually told you to go into farming, or you woke up one day and just decided to be a farmer? Just basically tell us about your life as a farmer.
Okay, I started since I was young. My farmer is a farmer. My father is a farmer as well a worker. And you know the farming started not here in Ghana rather.
Not in Ghana.
No, no,
Wow.
not in Ghana because I was 1 year of age when my father traveled with us in Africa
Oh, okay.
and he was working as a driver as well as a farmer. It was allowed for them to do their own farm. Um, when he closed from work on Saturday, then we all go to the farm together. And it was not vegetables like as I'm doing. He was doing rice farming and yam farming. And through that one, I went to school up to my SS level. And I think I was in SS when this thing happened in Africa. So my father asked me to come back in Ghana. So it was like I
On
went to
and
school and
off.
off, and then I get
Yeah,
to
yeah,
work in a
yeah.
construction company
Oh.
as a driver too.
Taking your
So
daddy's footsteps.
yes, then I worked there since 2008 out to 2009. I think 2018 or 19, something like that, and I resigned. But before that, I started farming in 2016 at Lakeside Estate, and there's a lake around our worksite. Then I started working there. I talked to my boss. Then he agreed to me to farm. And as well, my wife too. She was a graduate from the university. Then she was working in the bank. Yes, actually, she started working. Then me too. I started doing my lettuce, my things. Then I find it difficult to sell it. Seriously, it was difficult. I have work to do. The items are ready to be sold. So I talked to my wife. Then she quit the job to
Your
join me.
wife, wait, your wife had to quit her
Yeah,
job
no,
to
2016.
support you in farming.
Yes, she
Wow.
quit her job to come and support. Then she will supply the items to restaurants, door to door, restaurant, door to door. Then we're getting something. Because
Wow.
then I was paid in the one time I was driver, I think my starting pay was 250 Ghana. Then, not now. Now, so I was getting more money even than the job I was doing. But I don't want to quit. So the job was helping me to pay my rent and my electricity bill and all those. But the farm work rather keep the house, our food items, everything, even our clothing, everything was the farm. But people didn't see. There were even some mockery around me. You know, you are doing farming, you are working. This farming, there's nothing inside. Me, the one doing, I know what I'm getting. Then I started with the lettuce. Then I graduate. Small. I get like 1 acre of land around Brikusu. Then I buy a motorbike. So if I close from work, I'll go to the farm. I was having 2 guys working with me from north. So in Accra, you can't get a worker. It's difficult. So I try to get some two big time. It's not about the money. It's not about the money, but the job. They don't like that job. Everybody want to work in the office. But I know what is inside. I even sometimes encourage other guys to be in farming. And they don't see something good from it. And I came to Breku, so I start working. Then I get a pickup from my job, from the farm, not from my work site, from the farm. Then I start thinking, working for somebody or working for yourself, which one is better? Then I start weighing. Okay, better for me to quit, so that I can have better time to work for myself. Yes, it's difficult because you're getting pay. You're not working. You're working. You're getting pay at the end of the month. But here, you're doing your own business. One day short, you imagine you lose one day is a big problem. So I left the job. It was very difficult. Even my master was working with him. He was not happy, but I have to take it like that. I had to force and go out. Then I go out without any explanation. He was asking me, is it about the pay or something is wrong? I said, no, it's not about the pay. I want to take care of my own farm. So that's why I have to leave the job. I can't be working as a driver. Taking care of my farm is very difficult, so I have to leave. So he even supported me to give me a space for my wife to be selling as well, packing the items. So that's what we were doing. So now we're in now.
Your story is very, very interesting. I mean,
Yes.
quitting your job as a driver, your wife also quitting her job to come and join you and then farm together. Looking back and comparing then to now, would you say it has been the best decision of your life, or you would say you regret quitting those jobs and then focusing solely on farming?
I never regretted.
Never
No.
regretted. Not
I'm even
even
happy.
once. Wow.
I'm even happy. I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy because what I'm getting on my own, when I calculate the money, is not naira. It's not even my pay cannot afford that one for me. No, it's not possible. I can work for because I calculated the money after 60 years. Okay, what will be my how do you call it, my social security doing for me? My other funds doing for me? They know how compared to the farm, at least 10 years, not 15 years, 10 years after farming. What am I going to get? It's huge. The problem is that it's difficult to explain. Sometimes people will think that you want to talk about some people else, but me, with the small I'm doing, I'm happy. Yes, I'm okay. Just that I need more support to help me to grow the farm more than this and get more people to come in, even by investment in any form. But it should be well, how do you call, um, put on paper or something like that so that we can talk about it and work on it. That's my problem. I don't have any problem with it. No, I'm okay. Seriously. I don't have a problem with it.
I interview some farmers and they say with how the economy is at the moment, things are very hard, so they feel like giving up. Comparing those days to now, I mean, things have changed a lot. Yes, things were a bit affordable. It was easy to get some things in some years back, but now things have become really expensive. When we're coming on our way, you were even complaining about the boots you wear to farm. It has even become very expensive to purchase. So would you say, even though things are expensive now, you still have some hope that someday things will get better?
Yes, it's true. Things are really expensive now. Almost like 500% increment in anything we're buying today as farmer. You know, first with the whole we're using, the manpower we're using, say first we're buying like 30 Ghana, 25 CDs, you can get it. But now it's 80 Ghana, 70 Ghana before you can get it. Like I know I'll show you how it look like before you used to farm. That's one. How for the land is not a problem, but the input of the farming is very expensive. The seed I used to for my lettuce, when we finish, you see the lettuce. I used to buy that seedling, 100 gram of seed cost me 30 cedis. Then today is 120 cedis. So imagine how many percentage is that?
Cedis has been added to.
How many percent?
Wow, that's more than like 70-90%.
You make your own calculation. That's one.
Wow.
The fuel I used to pump my irrigation system, I used to buy a fuel how much per gallon? Today is how much? You understand? I'm not the only one. You see your back here, this place. It was all farmers farming around. This place was all farming. It was farming everywhere. But people cannot farm because I can't put my shoe on there. It's not the same. Me, I'm doing my own thing. I know where I'm selling, so I can still be in business. But it's difficult. Things have reduced. Even at that time, 2016, I was okay. Let's say leave the 2016. Let's say 2018. What this was at least okay. I getting. If we're on that trend we're in today, I think you will not even meet me to have a conversation. I'll maybe find customers to come and buy the things more. But the things the customers are even chasing it, they are not getting it. That's one. The price is baloo because I can't plant my tomatoes and you expect me to sell on that previous price. It can't be possible. Unless it's in abundant or bumper harvesting everywhere people have tomatoes, then the price can shoot down. But when that one finish, the price will shoot up. There's nothing we can do about it. Unless the farm input, the taxes were on the farm input are, they should take it off at all. Then Ghana will be okay. If they take that one out of the farm input only, even this how do you call inflation we're seeing, it will drop totally because food is in the system. But what is no food? Even me, the farmer, do you expect me to plant my tomatoes for one plot to sell? I will not sell. I will eat it in the house. I will not sell to anybody. I will use it for my own. And this thing is happening now because anywhere you see some small farming, people are using for their own self. They don't sell it. This is a problem we're facing. So that's the only thing even with the hardship, I think I'm doing some income. Yes, I'm doing some small income. I'm trying to manage myself. So it's like a transition we're going through. So I think people will get over, people will drop, people will be on the scale. That's what I'm seeing because I'm trying to scale myself, put myself in together to match with the situation so that I can have some small income. And with that one self is better than working for somebody. Yes, that's fun. That's the truth. I will not lie to anybody. With the hardship, I think I'm getting some income than the one who are paying even 5,000 a month. They pay you 5,000. You divide the 5,000 by 30 days. Okay, let's forget the 30 days, 28 days. Because the time I was working, they pay me on 27 days per month. You divide, how much are you going to get? You take your transport, you buy your food, you have kids. This 5,000.
You pay bills.
But look at the policeman at the roadside. The first entry of policeman, how much are you paying him? 1,400. Imagine 1,400. What are you going to do with him? Let's say me, and sometimes I feel for my guys, especially the police, the other institution. I feel for them. When we meet on the way, if somebody is angry, bear with him. It's not fine. It's not fine. You can take something from you, just give it to me and go because NZ is not okay. This is a problem we are facing in this country. They should help us to make their food more or less expensive. The input supposed to more or less expensive, so that other guys can get food to eat cheaper. So that if you pay the person 500 a month, they can have food to eat. But you are paying somebody 700, 800, 1,004. What do you expect from him? Traveled the last time in Agric for this work, for my work, to go and see other farmers, how things are going on there. Things are really cheap for the farmers. The seeds are cheap. I bought some from there and bring in the country. Bought some small pack to see if I will send the money, and the money over there is it's lesser. It's lesser by 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 150% less. Then I use those seeds. I plant. I see it's okay. How can I compare myself to them? I can't compare. It's not the same. They'll make more money there than me. But now if I'm here, I swear, like this year, if it's not moving me, I'll move. Yes. If it's continuing like that another 2 years, then I have to vacate to another country to go and continue my farming. I love farming, seriously, through my heart. I love farm. I love plants. This we're in now.
I mean, if all our farmers decide to vacate and then leave the country, how are we going to survive as humans? Mr. Sare, you have workers, or aside your wife is the only one beside you.
No, we have two places to work. We have two areas. We have the farm, and then we have the packaging section at Adenta. It's two areas. Me, I'm producing. She's packing and sell. Me, I don't touch money.
So aside you and your wife, do you have other people to work in?
Yes, we have workers there. We have almost like 8 workers there. Wow. Who pay them every month. Here to have like 4 guys with me. We're farming together. I don't take them like pay them monthly, no. Because paying them monthly like cheating them. I don't do that. I'll give you portion. If you're an acre, I'll give you an acre. You work. I'll provide you what you want. Then we work together. When the things is ready, then I take my money. The one I put it inside, I take it off. Then we share the money to two. Simple as that. Wow. I'm also working. We're all working together. So that's what I'm doing. I don't pay. So at the end of, it's like the lettuce like this is from 35 days to 40 days is ready. Within 40 days, you at least, if you didn't get any, 2,000 in your pocket. But it's not only lettuce you are doing. You do lettuce, you do other things differently way, so that everybody will get something to do. You understand? When you take the person to pay him a month, it's very expensive to pay the person, one. And that money cannot sustain him, two. That money will not sustain him.
And with even this idea too, they are learning something from you too.
We have minty any things I bring, like if I bring like something like parsley, coriander,